Looney Farm Guy here, and in this video we'll be looking at the Lizard OT2000 by Pascal Kautz on Farming Simulator 22. This is for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on Rockcrawl with this interesting vehicle. Yes, very interesting. Obviously an interesting design. We will be looking at this in detail and testing out its operation. So first of all, where do we find it? Well, we're going to find some of it. There's 4 pieces or 4 items in this pack. We have 2 trucks, the OT2000 and the OT2000 tanker. We have slot counts of 9 and 9. This is 32.75 megabytes to download this package, in case you were wondering. So the OT2000, $45,000, 300 horsepower manual transmission, 200 liters of fuel, 55 miles per hour at 8.8 tons. The only options we have is color. Main color, we can choose any of these colors. If you choose the light green or the yellow, there's no charge. If you get into the Giants palette of colors, $1,000 for that color change. Design color, we're going to make that yellow. And that's your cab and fenders, $1,000 there. Of course, again, if you go with the 2 free colors, they won't charge you anything. Design color. We start with black. We can go red. That's your frame. And rim color, you have a chrome option for $3,000. Oh. Or you can go with one of the other colors. $500. It looks like even pink. There we go. So that is that. If we move over to the OT2000 tanker, same price and same specs or same specifications, as it were, except it has a tank capacity of 12,000 liters and same slot count, 9 slots on console. It will carry milk, diesel fuel, water, liquid fertilizer, and herbicide. Again, we have just your standard options for color. The main color, we'll change those things orange. We'll go to design color and make that blue so you can see. So that's the tank and the cab and the fenders. Design color, we'll make that red. And that's, no, let's make it green. There we go. So that contrast, there we go. That's where your frame basically. And then again, rim colors, yes, $3,000 for the chrome. Or if you go purple, it's $500. And the license plate, of course. Now, as for the trailers, there's 2 trailers that come with this. You'll find them under miscellaneous. And here is the flatbed trailer, $25,000, 4.4 tons. It is 6 slots on console. We have a main color option. Again, you start with that. We can make it blue. That is your, well, the framing around the box. Design color is going to be your frame. Rim color, again, $3,000 for the chrome. Let's not go chrome. Let's go yellow. And a license plate. Moving over to the tanker, the 16,000 liter capacity, the same types of fluids that the other tanker held. Main color, again, this is going to be your tank color. Design color, we're going to make that green is your frame. And rim color, again, we can make it, oh no, that is design color. Design color number 2, there we go. Those little frame pieces that attach the tank to your frame, and then your rim color. Not going to go chrome. We're going to go not green. Let's go pink again. There we go. Like so. All right. Let's start with this. The flatbed. As you can see, I have products in there and strapped down. If we hop in and start it up, drive it around a little bit. We can drive it around. As you can see, it's a manual transmission. Let's go for a little ride with our cargo. And 5-speed or 6-speed? I haven't actually taken it up to speed. Let's go here, see how long it takes to get up to speed. It's the 6-speed. All right. Are we even going to hit this 6 gear? There we go, 6 gear. More of an overdrive. Right, so there it is. Now, as you can notice, the capacity is, if I undo, let's just set the cruise control, and if I undo the straps, we don't have a capacity. So it is not a grain, it's not a bulk container, tipper, or trailer. It is basically flat deck trailer with sides. Now, let's have a look inside. Inside is very nice and neat, although the design of the truck on the outside tells me this is, well, to me it's obviously old, with an old style. We have lights, as you can see. Lights, no beacons. Signals, signals, left and right signal. Left and right signal, reverse lights, brake lights. If we back up to the trailer, same thing there, very nice. Even have the reverse lights. Right. But back to the interior. This interior looks way too modern for this style of truck, and the gear shifter looks like, actually looks like a Ford Escort gear shifter, if I'm going to be honest. Switches and so forth. So it doesn't. It's nice. It's lit. The gauges work. Everything looks nice. Just looks out of place for this. Looks like it's a retrofit. If I was going to guess anything. So an old truck that's been restored and retrofitted with modern gauges and accessories and so forth. Even the radio and the climate control. Everything looks a little too new for the style of truck. But that's just a minor point in my opinion. It is really not, does not affect the operation. And speaking of the operation, let's disconnect the trailer for a moment and pull forward. As you can see, there is a hitch, obviously a hitch here. We're going to test that hitch out in a moment. We do have some options, L1 and right stick. What is that? Well, that is to the left. You can put a side down, so that side can go down, and actually as you go right stick and right R1 and right stick, you can put that down. L1 and R1 and down on your right stick, you can fold them all down, so it is really a totally flat deck trailer with a couple of corners on it though. R1 and right stick, press it down, will attach your straps like so. If we back up and hook up the rear trailer also has all of these features that the truck has. You can kind of put it out like that actually, and like so. If you want to extend it, and if you do that like so, you could probably get a little bit more on there. There's your straps. So that's kind of cool. Right, so let's disconnect that for a moment. And if we back up over to this ball hitch trailer, let's see if it hooks up to a ball hitch. Yes, it does. So ball hitch and pin hitch, no problem there. So you don't have to use these trailers if you don't want to. Now you can mix and match, of course, but if we pop over here, I have the tanker with the tanker trailer. Now these are essentially everything. If we take a look inside, oh yes, the color option there, you can what the color of the cab, the main color of the truck on the outside is the color of the truck inside. That brightens it up a bit, does it not? Let's start it up here. Dash is very nice. It just does not fit the vehicle style. But anyways, we have water in here. I filled it from a Buy Anything, but you could probably fill it from anywhere. Let's just I have a you can sell water products. That trigger comes up, the water trigger at the base game cow pen here. There we go. That pops up, so that's good. We're going to go over to a fire water hydrant here and start filling. Yes, so that fills nicely. There you go. So that all works good and well. What about the tank? Tank operates just the same. I have liquid fertilizer, I do believe, in there. Yes, I do. And so liquid fertilizer, can you refill a sprayer from it? And the answer is yes, because as we pull up over here, we get a refill sprayer, and there it is. We can refill it and actually unload back into it. So very nice. I do have to test that because sometimes they don't. But in this case, of course, it does. Right, so what else are we going to test? Well, since there wasn't any options or anything like that for engine, but we're going to drive it over to our torture test hill with this tanker filled with all liquids. I think that's the last thing we're going to test. We have shown everything else. Double checking on what it contains. Yeah, I don't believe this. It doesn't give the option for slurry. Just, yeah, no slurry. So you're not going to be able to use slurry. It's just those 4 liquids. I just wanted to double check that. So I'm going to make my way over to the hill there, and we'll meet you over there. All right, so here we are. One last thing. I'd always forget this too. The horn. That is a very nice, loud, truck-like horn. So let's start off our cruise control. So it's 300 horsepower, and it did pull it along not too badly getting over here. But, you know, that's a lot of liquid, so I'm not expecting this to perform spectacularly, but we're going to see what happens going up. I'm not going to go up that crazy hill over there. This is basically something more along the lines where you might actually encounter in-game towing a liquid tank or driving up with this vehicle. And we're holding our own in second gear, although it is starting to... We're starting to lose speed pretty fast here, and our RPMs are going down. We're in first gear. We're not going to make it. Oh, perhaps. Oh, we're just crawling around along here. So we're gonna fade out, and we'll meet you at the top. Looks like we're gonna make it. It's just gonna take a little while. All right, so it took us a minute or two, but chugging along at 5 and 6 miles per hour, we actually made it to the top of this hill. So if you got the time, this will get you there. And we're going to go down the hill and see where that, how this ends. And we're going to hit the binders and see how good the brakes are with this full load of liquids going downhill at top speed and hitting the binders now. And not too bad, actually. We were able to stop about that far, so it's not going to stop on a dime, but it will stop you eventually, and it wasn't too terribly scary. And there you have it. That's the Lizard OT2000 by Pascal Kautz, 32.75 megabytes to download on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.